And my question is it possible to make salt water safe to drink by purifying it using the sun? This is my hypothesis. I believe it is possible to make salt water safe to drink by purifying the salt water. You're going to need a big bowl and a smaller bowl inside of it. Salt water. In my case, I got this from the ocean. A cup to scoop your salt water into the big dish. And a heavy object, in this case I'm using a rock, some plastic wrap, and rubber bands. So then, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this bowl out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some salt water and then put it into the big dish. And then put your little dish inside of that. Don't want it to float. And then, what you're going to do is you're going to grab your plastic wrap.
Why don't you put it on the tripod?
Then just go ahead and, oh, I'm turning it the wrong way. Okay, that one was a bit better, so, yeah, that's much better. And what you're going to do is you're going to put it over the bowl. You might want to take out any stuff to make it completely flat. Alright, and then what you're going to do is you're going to take your rubber bands. I don't know if this is open yet. No, it's not. That was easily done. Yeah, and take a rubber band. In my case, I'm going to use a thick one because I'm not going to take any chances of this thing breaking. Then just put it on the edge of the plastic wrap, so it's on there nice and tight.
Good.
Just a little bit fused. I don't know if this will work, but it should. Alright, almost done here. Put a strong object in the middle, and a heavy object, and you should be ready to go. Alright, my results are that when it came into when the salt water's in the large bowl, we have some debris in here. Then when it came into the smaller bowl, there was absolutely no debris at all. So it was like gone like that. And then when the salt, how this got into this bowl is that, here's a demonstration. This bowl is in the middle. Pretend there's fresh water in it. Well, absolutely no water. And then after I say that something about that, so just say this plastic wrap is over it. Just pretend that's all the way over it. And this one has a little rip in it, but that's all right. And then you had your heavy object. What's going to happen is that, this is a quick demonstration, so it looks sloppy, but when it evaporates out of the large bowl, it's going to collect around here. And what the rock or the small heavy object does is it makes it drip down to the point over the small bowl, and then when it gets heavy enough, it'll drip into there and come out as fresh water. How this works is that when the sun heats up the water will evaporate. It's going to be like forming a cloud. It's going to have condensation on the wrap, the plastic wrap, and then what happens is that you're going to have your water dripping down as precipitation into the small bowl, and that'll collect, and that'll be collection. And say the rock in the middle is performing a runoff for it. This is kind of like the water cycle, exactly like the water cycle, but yeah, and then it comes into there, and the result is fresh water. The conclusion is that my hypothesis was right, and that it is possible to remove salt from salt water using the sun. So, yeah, disgusting. And this is fresh water. Good. It's perfect.